2017年11月25日、来る2020年の東京パラリンピックに向けて東京ミッドタウンにてパラスポーツのイベントが開催されました。そしてこのイベントを盛り上げようと来日したのが車いすバスケットボール界の現役最強プレーヤーパトリック・アンダーソン選手。カナダ出身のアンダーソン選手は9歳の時に飲酒運転の車にひかれ両膝下を切断。18歳でカナダ代表に選ばれると2000年のシドニー、そして2004年のアテネパラリンピックと2大会連続で金メダルを獲得。2008年の北京パラリンピックで銀メダルを獲得した後、一度代表を離れるも2011年に代表に復帰。翌年のロンドンパラリンピックで母国カナダに2大会ぶりの金メダルをもたらした。その後再び代表ユニフォームを脱ぐも東京パラリンピックまであと3年と迫った今年、2度目の現役復帰。車いすバスケットボールに必要なスキル全てを兼ね備え、圧倒的なチェアワークでゲームを支配する彼の姿はまさに現役最強のプレイヤーです。そんな現役にしてレジェンドプレイヤーのパトリック・アンダーソン選手に NBA アナリスト佐々木クリスさんが直撃。
How you started playing wheelchair basketball, first of all?
Yeah, I mean, I was a kid who played hockey growing up in Canada, but and basketball wasn't really on my radar until I had a car accident when I was 9 and I lost my legs. And then I was lucky to be introduced to wheelchair basketball just a year later. So when I was 10 years old, it was just a little thing. And someone knew that I was into sports and hooked me up with a wheelchair sports camp. And then all of a sudden they rolled me out into a basketball court and handed me a ball, and it was just like having wings, you know.
Did you have a role model in that world that, once you started playing?
But at the same time, as I was watching these wheelchair players, I was watching Magic, I was watching MJ, and then Steve Nash, blew up, and Vince Carter with the Raptors, and I sort of had one eye on the wheelchair game and one eye on, like, how did Nash just do that and then trying to do it in a wheelchair, especially with the ball handling. And
you kind of go out to see the NBA for a live event like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Knicks have been great. We're the Rollin' Knicks, and we've been supported by the Knicks for about 20 years now, I think, or maybe longer. And so, the Dolan family has been very supportive of wheelchair basketball through us, and so it's exciting anytime they invite us and we get to go out there. Madison Square Garden is the Mecca. And it's exciting that the Knicks things are looking up for the Knicks for the first time in a little while, I think. So, I'm sort of a Raptors fan because I grew up in Canada, and a Nash fan.
Is there any favorite player that you like, though?
I mean, Steph's just like, I just love his, it's just beautiful to watch, and his, he's intense, but he's cool, He doesn't, I think he's the example of an athlete who cares passionately and deeply about his sport and his craft, but it's not everything. Obviously his life is about something deeper than just basketball. I think that comes across in the way that he presents himself, and I like that about him. So, I mean, it's a pretty obvious answer. I mean, there's other guys, I guess. LeBron's like, I didn't cheer for LeBron in Miami, but I think the way that he deals with all the expectations of being LeBron for like 15 years. I identify with that in my small way in our little world. I think that's the hardest thing in sports, is when everyone's expecting you to do great things. And the way that he's dealt with those expectations since he was like 15 years old, I think is amazing.
What's your drive? Where does your drive come from to become one of the best players in this world?
Also a sense of responsibility, to be honest. I feel like a lot of people have poured a lot of time and energy and resources into me as a person and as a basketball player. And I didn't get to this position in the sport by myself. It was with a lot of support from Wheelchair Basketball Canada and all the people that have helped me along the way. So I feel a little bit of a sense of responsibility to the sport to bring my A game for a few more years, as long as I can.
So finally, could we get a message to all the Japanese wheelchair basketball players?
It's so great to be in Japan and in Tokyo. I'm super excited about 2020 and being back in the game at the highest level. And I'm going to bring my A game in 2020, and I know that Tokyo and the rest of Japan is going to bring their A game too. So we'll see you again soon.